Good morning, everyone. I just want to say that my relationship with Jesus is really in a really good place. And let me explain why. So, I feel like the Bible and just reading the Bible limits your view of Jesus. I believe the way that Christianity presents Jesus is a limited view. That doesn't mean everybody's view is limited. Doesn't mean every church is limited necessarily in their viewpoint. But overall, Jesus and understanding Jesus, I found in Christianity was limited. If I only focused on what Jesus did in the Bible, that was only giving me a limited viewpoint. And today I was looking at it and I thought to myself, wow, the Bible doesn't really say like the first 12 years of Jesus. It just says that he grew in wisdom with God and favor with man. But in our own little mind, we think we know what that all means, and I don't think we really do. And then from about 12 to 30, we still really don't know anything about Jesus' life and what Jesus did. And yet there's this feeling with Christianity that they have the market on Jesus and they know exactly what Jesus did. And they know who Jesus is because it's all based upon this Bible, which doesn't really give the full picture of Jesus. So what's been really cool in my spiritual evolution, quite honestly, has been the understanding that there are other books and there are other different things that are written about Jesus that are not pertaining just to the biblical viewpoint. Jesus was a man. I'm sure that there was a lot of things that he experienced while he was on earth, minus ministry, minus all these big miracles that everybody seems to be talking about with Jesus. That seemed to be the only focus that Christianity ever said to me was about Jesus and miracles and all the things he did. But there was never any real perspective on him just being human and living out the day-to-day life. And one thing I'm learning by looking at different religions or even looking at different spiritualities and listening to the way people talk about gurus and the way they talk about their teachers and the way they talk about their heroes of their religious persuasion is they're able to really bring it down, hone it down to a place where we can relate. And I don't think that Christianity did that really well for me. I think Christianity gave me a limited view on Jesus. And I'm discovering so many amazing things about Jesus right now that are incredible. Like, did you ever stop to even think that maybe, what was it like for Jesus as a child? What was it like for Jesus when he ate fish with his disciples? He did turn water into wine. Maybe he drank wine himself. Wonder what that must have looked like. We only focus on the Bible as the ultimate authority around Jesus. Or, people say they have Jesus in their heart, and I understand that. But it still has just a straight biblical view. And honestly, I think Jesus is bigger than the Bible. I think Jesus is bigger than any spirituality. And here's what's even more interesting, is there are many different spiritualities out there that have great respect for Jesus. Whereas it can feel like a lot of Christians and Christianity doesn't have and offer the same respect to other people from other religious bases. But they have great respect for Jesus. A lot of them, and the way that they speak about Jesus and the way that they talk about him doesn't seem to be confined to Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And then maybe like somewhere through Genesis, through the end, there's all these prophetic messages. There's just more to Jesus than that. So anyway, I just encourage you, read other books. Read other books on Jesus. Read other tales of Jesus. Did you know that Jesus met Buddha? Like, there's a neat one. That's why what they say is so similar. So it's just some things to think about. It's bigger than the Bible, bigger than the church. Everything about Jesus is bigger than both of those worlds. And I think Jesus is pretty amazing. Happy Saturday, everyone.